The Boston Red Sox rallied in the ninth inning to score 3 runs and tied the game at 5 before playing an extra 6 innings on the night before sealing a 13-6 win against the Tampa Bay Rays in 15 innings on Friday night. Welcome on in, everybody, to your Red Sox post-game recap. I'm Lauren Campbell here with you on this early Saturday morning reporting for CLNS, a leading online provider for audiovisual coverage for the Boston Red Sox. And this post-game recap is brought to you by our good friends at FanDuel. Fantasy football is back after a long wait. Week 1 is in the books, and if you're anything like me, you are already gearing up for Week 2 with FanDuel. FanDuel is fantasy football for everyday fans with new contests starting every week, so you avoid those busted seasons, and there's a lot of contests to choose from for just $1. This game looked out of reach for the Sox heading into their final at-bats in the ninth inning, but the offense came alive to rally for 3 runs, and Mitch Moreland got that started as he led off the inning with a walk before Rafael Devers drove him in after the Rays committed an error. Christian Vasquez came into the game and singled before the speedy outfielder Rajay Davis came in to pinch run for him with runners on the corners and nobody out. Sandy Leon drove in Devers on an infield single, and Boston found themselves down by just 1 run. Fellow catcher and September call-up Blake Swihart came into the game to pinch run for Leon before Xander Bogaerts hit an RBI single to tie the game at 5. Fast forward to the top of the 11th now, Boston took the lead after Devin Marrero avoided the tag at third and crossed home plate, but the Rays challenged that he was indeed tagged, and after review, the umpires reversed the call and the game was still knotted at 5. The Sox threatened to score in every inning, once with the bases loaded and 1 out, but could not produce any runs. Strange, but true fact for you, Boston is the only team in the major leagues without a grand slam this season. Now in the top of the 14th inning, after the team stranded 6 base runners and extras, Devers singled to drive in a run and Boston took the 6-5 lead. But just when they thought they sealed the win, the Rays would not go away quietly. Kevin Kiermaier, who was a nuisance for Boston all night, specifically by making 2 outstanding catches in the outfield to rob Boston of extra base hits and probably extra runs, hit a solo shot to right off Brandon Workman to tie the game at 6. In the 15th inning, Dustin Pedroia came to bat, who was 0 for 7 coming into this one. He hit what should have been a routine ground ball to Rays second baseman Brad Miller, who could not handle it and was charged with an error as a run came in for Boston for a 7-6 lead. Error by Tampa Bay sparked the Boston offense yet again as they put up 6 more runs in the inning for a comfortable 13-6 lead and would go on to win by the same score. With this win, the Red Sox improved to 84-64 and hold on to their 3-game lead over the New York Yankees for first place in the American League East. And I'm sure over 2.5 million people did not stay up to watch this game, but I can tell you that over 2.5 million people have won their share of cash prizes playing fantasy sports using FanDuel. You can sign up today by going to FanDuel.com, click the Join Now button, and use my code RedSoxBeat, all one word. You can join me and other CLNS personalities in playing FanDuel by going to FanDuel.com, click that Join Now button, and use the code RedSoxBeat, all one word. Void where prohibited. Your fun fact for the night, Chris Sale leads the league with 9 scoreless starts in 2017. The last Red Sox player with 10 scoreless starts in a season were Pedro Martinez and Babe Ruth. Another fun fact for you, the Red Sox scored more runs in the 15th inning than they did in the first 14 innings combined. And another strange but true fact for you, a year ago tonight on September 15th, 2016, the Sox were down 5-2 heading into the bottom of the 9th inning against the New York Yankees. They did indeed win that game 7-4 in a walk-off home run by Hanley Ramirez. And a quick MLB note, the Indians' 22-game winning streak was snapped by the Kansas City Royals tonight as they won 4-3. The Indians received an incredible standing ovation from the fans at their park tonight. Your game MVP is going to Dustin Pedroia. He went 0 for 9 on the night, but he drove in that game-winning run. Even if it was on an error, I'm still giving him that MVP. He stayed in the game for the entirety of it. I'm sure he's not 100% with that knee, just coming off the disabled list recently. And the run that crossed the plate on that error sparked the offense. I do need to give an honorable mention to Kevin Kiermaier for those 2 great catches in the outfield. Please, if you have not seen these catches, go check them out. They were absolutely incredible. The Red Sox continue this 3-game set with the Rays on Saturday, later on today, when they send Rick Porcello, who's 9-17, to the mound to oppose Alex Cobb, who's 11-9 on the season. Don't forget to check back here for your pre-game notes from Steve Atkinson and a full game recap from my Red Sox Beat co-host Jess Thomas. This has been Lauren Campbell for CLNS.